Coronation Street star Amy Cudden has shed light on D.I. Costello's intricate involvement in the twist surrounding Becky Swain's comeback. Once DS Lisa Swain began probing into her spouse's supposed demise, it quickly became obvious that her superior Costello was hiding crucial details. The inspector ordered DC Kit Green to steer clear of his affairs and even planted a bogus Tia Wardley to mislead Lisa. Just last week, fans were left astonished when it was revealed that Becky had survived and had been living in secrecy after an undercover mission collapsed. Following the murder of a local resident, Costello deliberately misidentified the corpse as Becky's, allowing her to vanish from the ruthless gang pursuing her. Lisa was devastated upon learning her wife had deceived her, especially after mourning her for years. Yet, the question remains, how will Costello handle Becky's perilous reappearance? What's been shown of Becky and Costello's bond is only the surface layer. The deeper truth is far more tangled and concealed, hinted Cudden, who portrays Becky. It's going to be a thrill watching it unravel. Down Bruni is fantastic and a top-notch acting partner. He's set to twist the narrative further and deliver even more gripping chaos. In upcoming episodes, Costello delivers a harsh ultimatum to Becky, reminding her that exposure could land them both behind bars. He orders her to stay hidden while in Weatherfield, but Becky refuses, intent on reconnecting with her daughter, Betsy. At the same time, Lisa charges into the police station, furious, and confronts her superior directly. She demands full disclosure about the sham death, and when Costello denies her answers, she vows to leak the story to reporters. Will Costello finally confess everything, or is there still another layer to the deception waiting to be uncovered? Coronation Street clip shows Kit having the final say while Carl fumes. There's certainly no love lost between Carl and Kit in Coronation Street, and a brand new teaser video reveals tensions exploding in fiery style. With the pressure mounting, Carl once again finds himself backed into a corner, only for Kit to make it brutally clear he's not going anywhere. In the fresh preview clip, Carl is spotted inside DNS Alahan's shop, where a sudden text catches his eye. The message from Fiona reads, "Meet me at the Chariot Square Hotel at 5 p.m. Don't be late." But before Carl can even type a response, Kit arrives on the scene, cutting through the moment and sparking an intense showdown. Kit, playing the long game, refuses to rise to Carl's goading. While Carl accuses him of harassment, Kit stays calm, measured, and calculating. With a sly grin, he warns Carl that he's under close surveillance, chillingly vowing that Carl will reap the consequences soon enough. The remark clearly shakes Carl, whose tough exterior is beginning to crack. Kit, meanwhile, savors having the upper hand, walking away with the final word, and perhaps a quiet victory in his mission to bring Carl down. Still drowning in shady schemes, Carl is desperate to pay off Tracy, who's blackmailing him about his fling with Abby and threatening to tell Kevin everything. To raise quick cash, he ropes Dylan and Brody into a risky job, pushing them towards stealing cars for fast money. But the plan soon spirals when Dylan and Brody race past George in one of the stolen motors. George spots Dylan behind the wheel, and it's only a matter of time before the truth starts to surface. Back from holiday, Kevin and Abby are horrified to find Carl still at the garage. Kevin wastes no time in ordering him out by the end of the day. Yet, just as Carl faces being thrown out, Abby complicates things by admitting she can't stop thinking about him. Their stolen moment is abruptly interrupted when Carl's phone rings, Dylan's name flashing on the screen. Abby grows instantly suspicious, and under pressure, Carl admits the shocking truth. Dylan and Brody have been helping him nick cars. How Abby handles this revelation remains to be seen, but with Kit circling closer, Carl's lies are tightening like a noose. Desperate to divert suspicion in the hit-and-run that injured Tyrone, Carl pushes Brody to cover. Brody insists he and Dylan weren't involved, claiming he was suffering a seizure at the time. He reminds Carl they ditched the car and went to the hospital, but when Carl later returned, it was gone, leading him to argue someone else must have struck Tyrone. At the police station, Dylan is dragged in for questioning. Once he confirms his alibi, officers start leaning toward clearing him, but with Kit prowling and suspicions piling up, Carl's excuses are running thin. Kit, more convinced than ever, keeps Carl firmly in his crosshairs. When Abby herself raises doubts about the car that hit Tyrone, hinting it might have belonged to Fiona, Carl scrambles desperately to keep his lies consistent. Later, Carl meets Fiona in secret, attempting to justify why he torched the vehicle to cover his tracks, but their rendezvous doesn't go unnoticed. Kit appears at just the right moment, demanding answers about Carl's dealings with a known criminal. Could this be the moment his web of lies unravels completely? And if that wasn't enough, Tracy resurfaces, reminding Carl his next payoff is due. She makes it plain. If he doesn't cough up, she'll tell Kevin everything about the affair. It's a threat Carl can't ignore, but with debts, schemes, and enemies piling up, his juggling act may finally collapse. With Kit closing in, Dylan under police pressure, and Tracy holding a knife to his secrets, Carl's grip on control is rapidly slipping. The new spoiler clip offers just a taste of the storm ahead, and it's clear Carl's downfall may be closer than ever. Coronation Street teaser as Lisa accuses Costello of corruption and demands answers. With fan speculation mounting that Coronation Street cop D.I. Costello is secretly a villain, a brand new preview for next week shows him cornered by Lisa Swain over Becky's staged death. In the upcoming episodes, Lisa Swain demands the truth from D.I. Costello, according to a fresh teaser. Lisa was recently shaken to the core when her supposedly dead wife Becky Swain suddenly returned. 4 years after her alleged on-duty death, Becky was revealed to be alive in Spain, having been in hiding. Viewers have since learned how Becky faked her demise and why she stayed away for so long. It soon became evident that D.I. Costello knew far more than he ever admitted, having deceived Lisa for years. Next week, the drama peaks as a heartbroken Lisa confronts her boss head-on. Though Costello tries to dodge her, Lisa refuses to back down. As he hides away in his office, Lisa storms in with determination written all over her face, leaving Costello visibly unsettled. She insists he will not brush her off and immediately interrogates him about Becky's fake death. In the spoiler clip, Lisa says firmly, "You're avoiding me. I thought we were going to talk." Looking nervous, Costello answers, "We will, just not here." Lisa snaps back, "Too bad, because I want answers now." Costello protests, and you'll get them, but not this minute. At that point, Lisa locks the door, making Costello uneasy. She declares she is ensuring they are not disturbed. Lisa then unloads her anguish. "Do you know what it's like to tell your child their mum is never coming back, only to discover she's been alive the entire time? Is this some kind of twisted joke to you?" Although Costello denied it, he remained cagey, pushing Lisa to warn him, "I want every single detail of what you and Becky did behind my back. If you leave anything out, or if I think you're lying, I'll blow the whistle. I'll go straight to the press." Costello looked rattled by the ultimatum, as Lisa threatened to expose everything unless he came clean. But what exactly will he confess? And how much does he really know? This showdown follows Friday's installment, which saw Lisa staggered by the revelation of Becky's survival. Still reeling, she pressed for answers about why Becky staged her own death in the first place. Coronation Street continues on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 8 p.m. on ITV1 and is available to stream on ITVX and YouTube.